Nailsin's Wednesday Comics, and we're going to do another Green Goblin story. So, of course, Norman Osborn is no more. Or was he? Yeah, he was until they decided to bring him back, But that took a while. So, hey, who could carry on the tradition of Green Goblin? Well, his son, of course. So the cover pretty much tells you the whole story. So in the previous issue, at least, I don't remember if Marvel Tales followed it absolutely chronologically, but in Amazing Spider-Man, Harry had stumbled upon, I believe, Peter's costume, because they were roommates at the time, and realized that Peter was Spider-Man, whom he, of course, blamed for the demise of his father. So there you go. You, Harry Osborn! But it can't be you who've turned against me. It can't be! But it is! For the Green Goblin lives again! Yeah, people had bell-bottom pants back then. Anyway, so Peter's living the good life. Sorta. Anyway, surely the most important comic story you'll read this year. What year? Oh, wait, this is the reprint. So, yeah, originally presented in Spider-Man 135, and I believe they mean Amazing Spider-Man. The Green Goblin lives again. To put it mildly, this is the one you've been waiting for. Because, I mean, come on, a Green Goblin's got a lot going for him. You can't just kill him off, and if you do, someone else has got to put the suit on. Okay, what's next on the list of things to do on a Sunday, MJ? We've ridden horses in Central Park, taken a boat to the Statue of Liberty, caught a kung fu flick on 42nd Street. Big S. How about a quiet evening at home, Petey? The only question is, your place or mine? So, yeah, Mary Jane's had a thing for Peter Parker quite some time, and when Gwen Stacy died, she saw her chance. And so there you go. Yeah, she's really letting you know. So here's Parker's about to get lucky here. Frankly, I really doubt he'll be in. They're talking about Harry. I'm skipping, of course. In that case, pussycat, let me do the door unlocking shtick. So she grabs his key, starts messing with it. Sure, if that's how you get your kicks. Oh, shut up. Male chauvinists always open women's doors for them, so why can't female chauvinists do the same for men? You mean like a nice courtesy? Anyway, like I said, MJ, if that's how you get... Hold it! My spider sense is tingling like a fire alarm. A little late, but something's wrong. Dead wrong. The lock. Something about the lock on my apartment door. Mary Jane, don't turn that key. Don't. Boom. So a bomb is quite the cock blocker here for Peter Parker. Yeah. Oh, Jay, I wonder who did that. Well, it's pretty obvious. The cover gave it away. So we get a recap of what's happened. Yep. The Green Goblin. So he gets onto that thinking, oh no, what if Harry, it's going to be the Green Goblin, which he is. So recovering from his drug problems and the death of his father pushed him over the edge, So anyway, he has come back to kill another girl who's close to me. Oh, he's suffering a concussion from the explosion, and he's starting to think, could the Green Goblin be alive? I'd almost managed to forget, to wipe it from my memory, the night when the Green Goblin kidnapped Gwen to use as a hostage against me and made her victim of his insanity instead. The shock of her fall killed her and almost ended my life as well. Well, it was the sudden stop that killed her, but yeah. For it drove me to a murderous rage, made me want to kill the man who killed Gwen Stacy. And there you go. Whoops. The man who hid behind the Green Goblin's mask, Norman Osborn, the father of my roommate and best friend. and kill him. At the end, the thought of vengeance made me sick, and I turned away. The goblin, however, wanted revenge and summoned his jet flyer to attack me from behind. So I got out of the way, and whoops! And the Green Goblin didn't. So there you go. That was the end of the original Green Goblin until later. So, jumping ahead here, Peter decides to go check out the old hideouts of Norman Osborn. Something he probably should have done anyway to clear out all the crap, but just never does it. And this will continue to be a problem. So he goes to this one and checks it out and says, it looks like no one's been here. Then suddenly he realizes that it's actually staged to look old. In fact, the dust on the table and floor is all fake, which is a lot of trouble to go through. But Harry fixed it to make it look like, it hasn't been disturbed. So anyway, as he's hiding out, waiting for the goblin to return and nab him, he does. He even made himself a hammock to take a nap while he's waiting. And so suddenly, guess who's there? So, and if ever a moment was true, Spidey fans, this moment is it. Holy cow, it's really him. The Green Goblin lives again. He sure does. Oh, he's got a little... Oh, that's the exclamation. I thought he... like a little Band-Aid on his bat wing. So you see this image over and over again because it's pretty good. Anyway. That's right, you babbling idiot. I do live again in all my power and glory. And for what you did to me, I will have revenge. So they get in a fight. Fight. I know the shock of your dad's death was a strain on you, Harry, but you've got to face facts. Norman Osborn was a crook and a murderer. And if you keep this up, you'll turn into one too. You blind fool, you're like all the rest, condemning a man because he was better than you. But you'll learn when the goblin has crushed your will entirely. You will know full well just who was the master and who the pawn. Something's wrong. I'm getting dizzy. Hard to think, to breathe. The exhaust from your jet flyer. Some sort of drug. But your spider sense didn't notice. But then again, he would have just thought it was telling him the goblin's dangerous, So anyway, so it ends. The months of treachery and duplicity, pretending you were my friend, when all the time you plotted behind my back. When I discovered your spider costume in your dresser drawer, I knew who you were at last. There it was, under all the copies of Penthouse and Hustler. I knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man, and because of it, he deserved to die. So there you go, just like the cover showed you. So, but he doesn't die. The goblin gets away, and Peter's like, oh no, Harry's the goblin, and I got to do something about it. So we got to jump to next issue to find out what happens next. And once again, the cover gives it away. Oh no, he's taking hostages. Yeah, that's the whole deal. So, Mary Jane, Aunt May, Flash Thompson, well, all right. All of them at the mercy of the Green Goblin. Free them now. On the contrary, Wallcrawler, come 1 inch closer, and I'll blow them all to bits. So there you go. Oh boy, the stakes are really high. So, but first, Goblin's got a little chore to do. Prologue. Even as our hero conducts a fruitless search in Manhattan on an interstate highway in New Jersey, the Green Goblin strikes. See what we mean? Hey, look out! There's something on the road, and it's coming this way. Oh. Atomic Industries. So if you need atomic stuff, well, there it is. Stunned, the two truck drivers can only stare in paralyzed fear. As the bizarre specter before them hurls something toward their truck, which connects and explodes in a burst of narcotic narcotic gas. Overcome, the drivers pass out. The truck collides with a roadside cliff, killing them both instantly. No, they managed to survive. So, see, Harry isn't a murderer yet, but damn close, you know. So anyway, and for a brief interval, all is still. Then, wow, look at the size of this truck. Sure is big. Oh, having absorbed, what? Oh, assured himself. Having assured himself that his victims are quite unconscious, the green-garbed goblin proceeds. The van's side is easily broached. Entering, the goblin finds what he's come for. A six-pack. And there you go. Meanwhile, Spider-Man comes back to the scene of the crime to say, hey, what's going on here? Frankly, I think that green guy is long gone, together with whatever he stole from this truck. Still, I didn't sneak a ride all the way out here to jump to any half-baked conclusions. No, I'm going to get a fully baked one. So I'd better be absolutely sure of my facts before I do anything else. Bingo! There on the seat. Bits of orange plastic, that does it. I've seen this sort of thing before. Put it all together, and it spells Spider-Man! No, I was thinking Green Goblin, but anyway, I knew there was something hokey about this, and you've just proven... I haven't proven a thing, pal, except that New Jersey cops are as thick-headed as New York cops, and you guys are always trying to pin something on me. Yep. Oh, he kicks the gun out of his hand. Thought he kicked him in the head. It's like, geez. Cause you just can't believe I'm on your side. But let's leave the debate for some other time, okay? Right now, I've got things to do back home, and if what I suspect is true, pal, kapow, it's a matter of life and death. So off he goes. He tracks down Harry's current hideout, or I guess it's that. Well, anyway, I think he's back at Osborn's old place. Anyway, and this is the big league, he was saying. I'm tired of using kid gloves on you or whatever. So he starts beating the crap out of him. Got to try to knock him out of his hysteria. He's my friend, and I can't stand doing this to him. But, Parker, wait! Before you hit me again, there's something you should see. Behind you! Dun, dun, dun. Beneath his all-concealing mask, Peter Parker pales, stares in slowly comprehending horror, and with an effort that sends chills down his spine, forces himself to choke out, those view screens. I didn't see them before. Flash Thompson, Mary Jane, my Aunt May, all of them strapped into chairs of some sort. Something suspended over their heads. A small-shaped charge. Clean fusion nuclear bomb. Before kidnapping Mary Jane from the hospital, I stole the bomb from a truck I hijacked earlier this evening. By now, you must have heard about it. One of the bombs is real and set to go off in 6 minutes. The other 2 were fakes. The 3 people closest to you in the world. Well, 2 out of 3. One somewhere uptown, one in the midtown area, and the other downtown. Well, now you know where Batman Begins got their plot. All 3 equipped with one of your spider traces to help you find them. But you only have time to pick one. And if you pick wrongly, continued after second page. Oh, wait. So off he goes. Oh no, but he figures out which one. So Grant's tomb, according to my spider sense, one of the traces Harry stole is inside. That heavy metal door is probably locked. But right now, I just don't care. Blam. It's Aunt May, all right. And she's apparently tranquilized. Unconscious. I just hope I was right in my guesswork that Harry's most dear meant Aunt May. Because if I wasn't, and that bomb doesn't explode, then it's either Flash or Mary Jane who'll die, and I may never be able to face myself. Boom! Oh, brother, if I never have to go through something like that again, it'll be too soon. So he saved the day. So he goes back to Harry Osborn, Green Goblin. They fight. And then, it didn't work, Harry. Aunt May's just fine. Oh, yeah, that's right. He knocked him out on the way out. So anyway, in that case, I'll have to kill you. Harry, don't be a fool. You're sick. I don't want to hurt you. I lost my temper before, and I'm sorry. Don't force me to hit you again. You'll have to do more than hit me, Parker. You'll have to murder me as you murdered my dad before I ever let you go alive. I'm going to kill you. Harry! He smashed into the view screen control board, and the short circuit knocked him out. I wish this settled things between us, but it doesn't. Harry still thinks he's my enemy. Nothing I can do will change that. Uh-oh, police sirens. There's one last chore I have to perform before they arrive. For whatever good it'll do me. And with my luck, that won't be much. So, no, that's all I got. Okay. So, he strips Harry Osborn. Just like he did Norman to hide the fact that he was the Green Goblin. As they're taking Harry out, he proclaims he knows who Spider-Man is. He tells the police it's Peter Parker. And they say, oh, why do you say that? And he says, because I'm the Green Goblin. And they think, oh, my God, the guy's nuts. So they take Harry off to put him in a rubber room. And that's where things stay until the third Green Goblin makes his appearance. And one thing leads to another, And we'll get to that at a future date on Mr. Nailsin's Wednesday Comics.